Hi, back again. Before I forget, we need to actually save this document. My suggestion is save it in something in its temp form, so that we can actually look at inputting it into another document at a further date. Now, all I'm going to be doing here is basically saving it. I'm going to be putting it into basically my build files for this particular project in here, and I'm going to call this one template block. So from now on, that's basically what this is going to be, and later on we will put it into another document which is actually our proper template, and we'll use it from that point. Now, once it's saved, we're just going to be looking at inputting our text, and the text is an outline of what information that we've got. Now, this is coming from the list that I had previous, and from the demo we did in class. So I'm going to be going and putting in this extra information. First thing over this side here, we're going to be putting in, you can call it legend, I'm actually calling it notes, and the reason why I'm calling it notes is that you can put a lot more information instead of just a legend in there. To do that, we are going to be using the text tool that you have used before with the single line. Now, the basic rules of the single line is click on where you want the base point to go, where the text is going to go. Then next is the height in which you want the text, and the next is the direction you want the text to flow. Now, I'm going to call this one notes. N-O-T-E-S. And the reason why I'm calling this a notes is because it gives us a bit more scope to put other information other than a legend in that point. We can put legend, notes, other information that's important to this job. Now, because I've already set the font, and if I just keep clicking here to input the font, it will just keep continuing with the same settings I had previously. This one's logo, G-O, okay. This next one over here is called project, so I'm just going to keep inputting these, and we worry about sort of, positioning stuff a bit later on. Colon. Down here is going to be called title. Okay, over here, actually this one hasn't been finished because I actually needed to put in some extra lines here because I need to split this in half. So I'm going to do that just after I finish the text, because I'm doing the text I'm on a roll. This one I need to call it name, but I'm trying to use a shortened version so we can actually put more information there. Put D, W, and drawn by. The last thing I need to put in is sheets. So I'm going to click in here. Yes. And generally when you do this with the sheets number, it's the number of sheet, or it's what sheet you're up to and the number of existing sheets. So you tend to have number of 12, or number 2 of 12, or number 4 of 12. Okay, but basically that's pretty much it. Now once you've gone there, don't escape. You need to click over here somewhere and then you escape, and all your changes will be made. Once you've put all that in, My suggestion is again save it so that you don't lose any of this information if anything goes wrong. And the other thing I'm going to be putting in here is that line that I forgot earlier. And again, it's a guesstimate. I'm trying to get in the middle of this somewhere, so I've got a feeling it's about there, down to about there. Okay, escape. And this is very rough to keep it straight. And now this is in a very rough form, and all it is we're getting all this information down. If we need to change anything, we can do that a bit later on. Now, the only other last thing I'm going to be placing in here as far as this title goes, title bar goes, is I want to put the logo in. Now I actually got and prepared the logo for you earlier. I've used the RMIT logo, and what you will need to do is you'll need to go into the website, log in to Balassi, and it's under week 9. Now I'm going to be using a student ID which I've made up earlier. Don't remember. And under week 9 you'll find you've got your tutorial notes in here, and I've put all these documents. These are some of the ones I've used in the demonstration here for you to have a look at. But if you notice here, there's the RMIT logo. All I'm going to basically do is download that. I'm going to save the file, save it wherever you like. My suggestion is to well, actually this has probably gone into downloads, is to organise the document properly so that now, where's it downloaded? What's it got? An RMIT logo. There it is there. And I'm putting it into the drawing area that I'm currently working in, and that means it's all organised. So to place this document, all you really need to do is open up the logo that I've got there, right, and select it. Now I have done this to scale, so it is basically the size of a normal logo. I'm going to copy, okay, and then I'm going to go back into the other document, and all I'm going to do is paste it. You can paste it as a block, you can do whatever you like with it, but for this exercise all I'm going to really do is just paste it, and as you can see it does take a while to re-render. That's it there, ready to go. Now again, save your document before you go any further. Okay, I'll stop it there, and next we'll be looking at basically trimming up this and getting it sort of looking a little bit better.